skinny girls weak, them hoes don't compare. Junk in the trunk looking like 2 pairs. Woo, got me hotter than a sauna. Ass so fat, make me wanna thank your mama. Ass so fat, I think I need a lap dance. Ass so fat, about to pop out of them pants.
What's up, you guys? So I'm back today with another video. I totally forgot to film the intro for this video, and I'm like away on vacation. You guys see I'm right now in the pool, so I'm showing you guys today my recipe for my 12 cheese. I think it's like 12 cheeses. It may be more. We're gonna count along in the video, but I'm showing you guys my recipe for my old-fashioned 12 cheese mac and cheese. So if you want to see how I make it, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so I have my water boiling. I have to make 2 big pans of this mac and cheese for work. So in each pan, I'll be using 2.5 pounds of macaroni. So I have a 2-pound box of macaroni and a 3-pound box of macaroni. So we're gonna go ahead and start boiling off this macaroni until it's nice and al dente. Okay, you guys, so my first batch of pasta is done. I'm gonna go ahead and drain this. I'm sorry for the noise. I have an event today, and they also ordered fried chicken. I have chicken frying right here for their event. But yeah, how dope is this new strainer I have? This thing actually gets like every noodle. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain this first batch. Okay, you guys, so I have the macaroni noodles in a pan. I'm so sorry about the noise, but by the time we work on the next step of this, the chicken will be done, so it'll be quiet and you'll be able to hear me better. But while the macaroni is hot, I'm going to go ahead and add a stick of butter. And what this is going to do is it's going to keep the noodles from sticking together, and it's going to flavor the pasta because you want the pasta to taste good too. So I added some butter. Next, I'm going to add some coarse sea salt. You really want your pasta to taste good as well. So make sure you taste it as you're seasoning it, and make sure it's flavorful. That's going to make the best mac and cheese. So, it might look like a lot of salt, but this is a lot of pasta. Okay. Next, I'm going to add some black pepper. And now I'm going to go ahead and mix this up and melt the butter, and make sure the butter is evenly distributed throughout the noodles so it doesn't stick. I love this scooping thing. Yeah, I'm using the same spoon to do this too. Why wash a bunch of dishes, right? All it's going to do is go in the water. So we're just going to melt that butter into the pasta, season it. I'm going to taste it, see if it needs any more salt. You don't want it super salty because, you know, the cheese is going to be salty too. Because, you know, the cheese adds salt to it. But we want to make sure it's flavorful. So the butter melting. And that is salted sweet cream butter. See that nice shine it's getting? That's all from the butter. Okay, so we have this batch of pasta nice and seasoned. I have the next batch going. And yeah, once I get all the pasta ready, I'll be back. Hey guys, while I'm waiting on the other batch of pasta, I'm going to start cutting up some cheese. I have 2 packs of Gouda and 2 packs of Queso de papa, which is like a super sharp Longhorn cheese. See? Queso de papa. I have 2 packs of each. I'm going to put 1 of each cheese in each pan. And some old cheese. But let me go cut this up real quick. Okay, you guys, so let's start on our cheese sauce. I do a flourless cheese sauce. I don't add any filler. My sauce is going to be all half and half and cheese. I don't like the flour in the sauce. I mean, if you do your thing, I don't really like it. So I just poured in. So I just poured in 2 quarts of half and half. I'll be using 3 quarts. So that was the first 2 quarts. Now let's put the other quart in. That was just 1 more quart, half and half. So okay, we got that in. Now let's let this warm up a little bit. Okay, so next I'm gonna add some black pepper. That's about a teaspoon of black pepper. And some salt. My salt is a grinder, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add about a tablespoon of salt to this. So I'll be right back. First off, I'm gonna add 2 cups of sharp cheddar. 2 cups of Monterrey Jack. Of course, you're gonna scale this back if you're not making as much as me. I'm making 2 big pans, so you know. 2 cups of Italian blend cheese. This has mozzarella, provolone, Parmesan, Romano, Fontina, and Asiago cheese. So this is like all these cheeses is what makes my mac and cheese like more than 10 cheese mac and cheese. So you count the cheese already. Alright, we did a Monterey Jack. We did a sharp cheddar. We did a mozzarella, provolone, Parmesan, Romano, Fontina, Asiago. How many is that already so far? My mac and cheese has more than 10 cheeses. So we're going to put the 2 cups of Italian blend cheese. Right now, my fire is on medium low. You don't want it to scorch, you know, before you get a chance to add all the cheese and mix it in. Next, we're going to be using a triple cheddar. This is how it looks. It has a Vermont cheddar, sharp cheddar, and mild cheddar. Focus. Okay, so 2 cups of the triple cheddar. You guys, this is a decadent recipe. Don't be in the comments like, oh, that's cheese and macaroni. Don't do all that. This is like for special occasions. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot. It's very, very decadent. Now, this last cheese is, of course, going to be the controversial cheese. But this is what I use because I don't use flour. I use some Velveeta. Velveeta is going to stabilize this cheese sauce, so you don't need flour. And yeah, I'm using some Velveeta. I have 2 cups of shredded Velveeta. And that's what's going to go in our cheese sauce. So we're going to go ahead and stir this sauce and let all the cheese melt. And be careful not to burn the bottom. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, look at that, y'all. If we didn't add the Velveeta, we have a chance of letting it separate. We don't want that. So Velveeta totally stabilizes it, so you don't need flour. And it tastes good, so just gonna go ahead and melt this on low. It's gonna be so cheesy. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes later and our cheese sauce is perfect. Look at this, y'all. Do y'all see that? This is how you want it to be. You want it to be nice and loose like this, not too thick, because of course the noodles is gonna suck in some of the sauce. OMG. So now let's start assembling this mac and cheese, y'all. Look at y'all. No flour. More than 10 cheeses. Plus, I'm gonna add more cheese to the pasta itself. This mac and cheese is over the top. All right, okay. I could stir this forever. Okay, let's put it together. Look at, you see how it coats that spoon? Oh, it's perfect. Okay, I got Ronnie helping me. We're just gonna put half of that. So that's enough. That's half. Okay. Go ahead and mix this in. Ooh, yeah.
Look at this. Babe, you could go ahead and put the sauce in the other one.
Pour it?
Yeah, just pour it in there while I'm doing this one.
All of it?
All of it. Ooh. Just gonna mix this all in. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how good that looks. So you saw me guys before cube up that Gouda and the Queso de Papa, the Longhorn Cheddar. We're gonna put half of this into this one and half into the other one. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix in the Gouda and the Longhorn cheese. Yum. It's gonna be so good. Now I'm gonna use the back of my spoon and just flatten this in the pan some. So I have it nice and flat. Now I'm gonna top it with 2 cups of extra sharp cheddar and a cup of Monterey Jack. So here's the extra sharp. This is the 4 cup 1 pound bag. I'm gonna put half of this on this one, half on the other one. Now we're gonna put a cup of the Monterey Jack. So it's mild cheddar and Monterey Jack. So we're gonna put a cup of this on top. Okay, so this looks really good. Now we're going to put this in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes or so, just until it's nice and brown and bubbly.